Hi friends, in this we are going to discuss how exactly the difference between the while transferring the recessive trait and dominant trait in the backcross breeding program. That means most of the students are confused, the confuses between how to transfer dominant trait and recessive trait. So in this briefly I am going to explain how to remember that, how to remember by transferring resistant and susceptible dominant gene and recessive gene. So in the both the method we are going to use donor and recurrent parent, and the donor parent and the recurrent parent, as we know that the recurrent parent is well adapted to the environmental condition, that is going to give better yield, better yield performance. All the desirable characters are present, but lacking only one thing, that is the it is susceptible to rust. So take for example rust disease, or take any diseases. It is susceptible to a disease. In this we will take rust resistant rust disease. It is susceptible, and it is governed in the and susceptible is governed by smaller, and the dominant is governed by capital R. But in this, the exactly same thing, but the genes governed for the resistant gene is recessive, and the in the first one, gene resistance is governed by dominant one. Suppose if you want to transfer the dominant trait, dominant gene to a susceptible one, adopted or recurrent parent, it's easy. That is, we're going to cross the both the plants, and we'll get F1. All will be resistant. But in this, if you cross these two, we'll get all will be susceptible. F1s will be susceptible. And next step, we are going to cross that F1 with the F1 that is resistant. These are resistant. Resistant plants will be crossed to recurrent parent, and we'll get BC1 progeny, and those will be, after crossing, they will produce capital R and smaller, and these will be rejected, and these are crossed again with the recurrent parents. As we know that, as we can see that these will be selected, and these will be rejected. Keep this, remember. After crossing, we'll get here this one. We are going to reject this one. We take this one, capital smaller, again cross with the recessive. This goes on. This process continuously goes on, and finally we'll get the, after 6 to 7 generation of crossing, the resistant one with the recurrent parent. We'll get the last final product will be the plant with all the desirable characters as the recurrent parent, along with the resistant for the rust diseases. But here the all F1s will be susceptible, so we cannot select the we cannot select, or we cannot see the which is resistant or genes resistance. So we are going for selfing. In this we'll get these three type of plants. These will be rejected, and these will be taken. Resistance plant will be taken, again crossed with the recurrent parent, and again we'll get we're going to get capital and smaller. Again these are self. We'll get these three type of plant. These are rejected or screened. These resistant plants taken, and again crossed with the recurrent parent. This process goes on. After 6 to 7 generation, the final product will be the plants with the or the adapted variety as in the recurrent parent along with the rust resistance gene. So in this we can see that in this we'll reject this one smaller, but in this we retain smaller, and we are going to reject these things because these are not susceptible. Dominant genes will be susceptible, and recurrent so what do you call that, recessive genes are the source for resistance. So that's why we are going to retain this one, and these are rejected, or the screening will take place in sick plot, that rust occurrence plot or rust occurrence season. We are going to grow, and these will be screened. Thank you friends, please subscribe our channels. If you have anything, please do comment, share the video. Thank you.